Hey guys, with Shadow of the Erdtree less than 24 hours away, I wanted to make a short guide showing what I believe is the most important thing to do to prepare for the DLC. Most people are making guides for what build to take into the DLC, but really I expect most players will be trying a new build with the newly added weapons and spells. So really, I think the most important thing to do is gather all the stone miner bell bearings and farm up souls to buy upgrade materials so that you can test out any new weapons you find. Without spoiling anything, we know the DLC is going to be very difficult. So you're going to want your weapons maxed out or as close as possible. We don't know how available smithing and somber stones are in the DLC, so it's honestly just best to get them ready now. I'm planning to make this short and simple, so let's get into it. So obviously, these are what we're going to be getting. I'm going to try and do them in progression order, showing the locations on the map and where to pick them up. Timestamps will be in the description and pinned comment. Smithing Stone Bell Bearing 1 can be found by clearing the Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel, located in northeastern Liurnia. To get this one, simply defeat the Crystallian boss at the end of the dungeon. The first Somber Stone Bell Bearing can be found by clearing Celia Crystal Tunnel, which is located in central Caelid. The fastest path to get there is make your way to the Dragon Burnt Ruins east of the first step site of Grace and use the trapped chest. Just defeat the Falling Star Beast to get your Bell Bearing. Smithing Stone Bell Bearing 2 can be found in a chest inside the first secret area within the sealed tunnel, which is southeast of the outer wall side of Grace and down into the lower section. Simply open the chest to get your reward. Somber Stone Bell Bearing 2 is found in Altus Tunnel, directly south of the minor Erdtree. To collect it, simply defeat the Crystallian Spear and Ringblade duo boss. Again, I'm trying to take the most straightforward path to collect these, but for the remaining bell bearings, you'll have to progress to mountaintops of the giants first. So that means killing Godfrey, Morgott, and then taking a ride on an elephant. So once you're at the top, the Smithing Stone Bell Bearing 3 can be found in Zamor Ruins, southeast of the Grand Lift. Simply locate the staircase, go down, open the chest, claim your reward. Somber Stone Bell Bearing 3 is located just outside the First Church of Marika at the very northeast of Mountaintops. You'll have to cross the frozen lake and defeat the Frost Dragon. The item is simply a pickup on a corpse right outside the entrance. The last 3 bell bearings are all in Farum Azula, so to get there, defeat the Fire Giant, become maidenless again, and then get teleported. First, the 4th Somber Stone Bell Bearing is located just behind the Tempest-facing balcony side of Grace, another corpse holding our loot. The 4th and final Smithing Stone Bell Bearing is acquired by simply defeating the Godskin duo boss. And for the 5th and final Somber Stone Bell Bearing, simply make your way to the beside the Great Bridge side of Grace and either backtrack or pick it up from the corpse along the way. With that done, you have now collected every Smithing and Somber Stone Bell Bearing and will be able to freely level any of the new DLC weapons to 1 level from max. Of course, if you really want to prepare more, you can try and collect all the Ancient Dragon Smithing Stones if you're hoping to max out some of the new weapons. Hopefully this short guide helped you prepare for the DLC. If it did, please consider leaving a like or subscribing. I also stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/Yamajugo. You can find the link in the description. I will be streaming the DLC at launch and probably continuing to do other guides and more Elden Ring content in the future. If you're curious about what build I was using in this video, here it is. I am level 200 with my Vigor at 60, my Mind at 35, Endurance at 35, Strength at 16, Dex at 16, Intelligence at 80, Faith at 35, Arcane at 7. The equipment I'm using is, of course, the Dark Moon Greatsword at plus 10, the Golden Order Seal at plus 10, Carrion Regal Scepter at plus 10, full Knight Cavalry's armor, no helmet. For talismans, I'm using the Shard of Alexander, Magic Scorpion Charm, Godfrey Icon, and Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman. Inside the flask, I have the Stone Barb Cracked Tear and the Magic Shrouding Cracked Tear. And for the spells and incantations, I'm using Golden Vow, Howl of Shabriri, Terra Magica, Ronnie's Dark Moon, and even though it's not in the video, I will be using Black Flame's Protection in the DLC. Anyways, thank you for watching. Take care. I will see you guys next time.